every morning at 2 o'clock, 2:30. Because I got my mama counting on me. I got my sister counting on me. I got my son and my daughter counting on me. I got a world that gets up every morning and watches me. I got little kids who don't believe that they can do it. When they saw me, they thought now they can do it. So I get up every morning at 2:30, 3 o'clock. Why? Because greatness is upon me. Dr. King is dead. Malcolm X is dead. I'm that new guy. I'm that new inspiration. Greatness is upon you. You better act like it. 3, 1.
Good morning, everybody. I'm just out here right now and enjoying some tea. Yesterday I went to the Eric Thomas Greatness is Upon You tour, and I sat on it overnight and just wanted to say what I thought about it this morning. Day one, I'm just about to leave to go to day two, and I thought it was an amazing experience. It's a totally set up. It's not your inspirational, motivational speaker that speaks in front of 5,000, 10,000 people. It's more set up for more intimate relationship, almost like a study session. And Eric, has 2 main sessions yesterday, and Sean Terry had a couple sessions as well, talking about his business and how he became successful. But I want to talk more about the Eric Thomas side of things, which was just amazing. Just first of all, having Eric in the room, talking about how he got to there, and then just giving kind of his lesson for the day, which I think if you thought about it, the overall word would have been like clarity. And he talks a lot about how we go through life and we go through these motions, and we're taking these actions, and we have these thoughts and we have these ideas, and we're not seeing our results. And at the beginning of that, we didn't have the right intention. If we had intention, we just assumed intention was going to get us to where we needed to be. And all of that goes all the way back to the fact that we probably weren't even clear on what we even wanted or what the problem was at all. And if we're not clear even on what we want to do, if we have no clarity and our mind's not thinking 100% clear towards what our goals and what our problems that we're going to face are, how are we even supposed to be able to then solve the right problem? And then when we get to the problems, majority of people shy away or only solve the problems that they feel comfortable with. And instead of looking at the fact that if you're doing something really, really good and now you have no problems involved, if you want to be to that next level means that you're going to have to go through problems. You're going to have to go through problems that only the great have to go through, and you have to go and solve those problems and get those problems taken care of if you want to become great. People at the level of great have different problems than the people at good, and that's the reason why they're at those different levels. So if you find yourself shying away from problems that are going to take you to great or phenomenal, you can't shy away from them. You got to attack them, you got to embrace those problems, and then figure out how to get through them. And it's crazy that he says that, because he's the second or third, I'm trying to think, I feel like there's another one, to talk about why you should embrace problems and not shy away from them. Problems mean that you're progressing. Problems mean that you're succeeding. And Grant Cardone talks about the same thing, and I want to feel that Tony Robbins talks about the same thing, but I can't think about it right now. But it was just so good to be like trapped in that environment with 500 other people, and just hearing Eric Thomas talk to you about how he does his things and why he does these things. Why he, helped out with high school, and why he helped out with high school dropouts for years prior to anybody even knowing who he was. And he does it because he wants to be that person that makes a difference, and that's the reason why he's successful. That's the reason why he's able to fight over problems that others would stop. Problems like financial issues, problems like nobody's there to help me, problems like I'm not good enough. He was able to fight it because he was only doing it because he wanted to make a difference for high school kids. And that's why he did everything. And if our clarity isn't like that, then you can't have the success that Eric Thomas had, or the success that anybody had, Bill Gates, or your parents, if you feel like you're not as successful as them. You have to be clear on why you're doing everything, and then attack until you finally get rid of those problems. So day one's in the books, and I'm getting ready to go and see what I can learn, absorb, and move forward with, and how I can embrace problems better. Off to day two. Have a good morning.